Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Olive Farming Islamabad. Please subscribe my channel and like my videos. These are my olive trees. They're more than 15 years old. They look pretty young. They are young trees. Olives, their lifespan goes more than 1,000 years. We've planted 1,500 olives. Out of the 1,500, uh, we've had a success rate of 150. That was due to because we didn't have a proper boundary fence, so the livestock of the locals uh, able to come and eat our olives. So we've had a lot of them being eaten by the livestock that would come from down the village to graze up here. But now we have a proper fence, um, and our olives are being protected, and they're being sprayed, and there is a proper management for it now. This olive, like I said, it's 15 years old. It gave us fruit this year. There's a different variety and species of olives. Some olives, they give you fruit after 4 to 5 years. Some olives, they may take 10 to 15 years. But uh, when an olive really matures, it actually matures after 20 years. So it will give you more fruit as the years go by. This olive tree right here, this was actually inside the nursery. Um, it was actually protected from all the pesticides. We didn't actually spray it. It's grown. This is actually the olive that's 15 years old. It's a lot bigger in size. And then if you look at uh, the other two that I showed you previously, they were actually uh, eaten by livestock. So they're much smaller because they ate the top, uh, the bark, the trunk that goes straight up. They ate those, so then it started growing from the bottom again. So that's why the growth for these olives is a lot um, is less than compared to this one. This has grown a lot more because it was protected. I have a few more olives I'll show you later in the video. This olive, because it was inside the nursery, it didn't give fruit because we didn't spray it, so it had some sort of disease where uh, over here it gives something uh, like cotton, white cotton, that uh, I think it's fungi or something, white cotton. But then we sprayed it. There was this kind of white cottonish um, on the entire olive. Then they told us that this is some sort of sickness that the olives get. So then we started spraying it. So if people here in Pakistan who have olives and they see that it's giving out some this sticky whitish uh, stuff, then make sure that you go to a agriculturist doctor, he'll give you the proper spray for it. I just wanna this is the nursery. It's a small setup that we started for um, when we wanna plant in the future. These are some olive cuttings from my olive Italian olives. So in the beginning, when I bought the olives, I would actually buy them from uh, the nurseries, but they were very expensive. I think they cost about $40 to $50. That's about 400 to 500 uh, rupees in Pakistan. But now, because it's 2019, it's a lot more expensive. So now that my olives have reached a certain age where I can actually take cuttings from them, so I don't have to buy expensive olives from the nurseries or an olive farm. These cuttings, I can use them for plantation, and I can also use them for grafting as well. But for grafting, the season is in monsoon uh, when there is if you have wild olives in your area, uh, in the trunk you have to check if there is water in the trunk. So that's the time during the monsoon season when we do our grafting, and it's really successful. I'll show you the grafts. These are some of the wild lemons that we planted. Uh, we planted these specifically for in the future so we can graft citrus in this. If you look at these empty bags, we actually put walnuts in here, so when they grow we're gonna also we're planning to plant walnuts here and start a walnut farm as well. So citrus, walnut, fig, and olives is what we're planning to start. If people want to prioritize and save money and they have olives, they can get their own cuttings from their own olives. And if they wanna, because citrus is also about $10 to $15, which is 150 or 130 rupees. Well, it's more 150. $15 is about 100 and above 200 rupees, I guess. So about $10, I presume. So you can buy wild lemons, and then when you plant them after 3 to 4 years, as they grow, you can um, graft citrus in it, and then it'll turn into a citrus plant. You can just buy these bags from a wholesaler, and when you take the seed out of the wild lemon, you just plant it in these, and then you can get these instead of going to the wholesaler buying these. But if you buy I think these will be, I think this will cost you about 15 to 20 rupees. If they're a lot smaller, like for example these one, then it will cost like 7 rupees. Then why pay 7 rupees if you can plant them yourself? Please like my video. I'll show you, I'll give you more information in my upcoming videos. Please subscribe my channel and like my videos. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Assalamu alaikum.